It's good, fight fast. This is Ash's Corner. And Saturday night, Badou Jack became the WBC light heavyweight champion. And he took that belt from Nathan Cleverly. And right after that fight, he called out Adonis Stevenson. Now, Adonis Stevenson says he took to Twitter and said, congratulations, Badou Jack, now that you have a belt. I want it. Andre Ward is wasting my time. Let's fight at Showtime Boxing at Premier Boxing. Now, let me first of all say that it took all of 2 days for him to have his fight Saturday night, and Badou Jack call out Stevenson. It took Stevenson 2 days to answer back. I gotta give it to Stevenson just for doing that. Now, even though when you look at this matchup, I see Stevenson beating him, and quite easily. You know, I don't think Badou Jack is going to be able to handle Stevenson's power or his quickness, quite frank. But the stats on Stevenson, he's 29. He has 29 wins, 1 loss, 24 KOs. He's 39. Got 80% of KO rating. He is 5'11", 77-inch reach, and he's a southpaw. Badou Jack won 22 fights. He lost 1, and he has 2 draws. He has 13 KOs. His KO percentage is 52%. He's 33 years old, 6'1", with a 53-inch reach. Now, Badou Jack moved up from 168 pounds to 175 pounds. And he has the WBA title already, and is about already called out a unification bout with Adonis Stevenson for the WBC title. Now, this fight should be held in Canada. That's where Stevenson is from. But Badou Jack says that, you know, he's from Sweden. So he would like to have the fight in Canada. Now, if Stevenson isn't going to take this fight, he will fight his mandatory, which is Alvarez. Now, if Jack don't take this fight, he's going to fight his mandatory, which is Dmitry Bivol. Now, if you ask me, in between both of the mandatories, if they don't fight each other, Jack is going to lose against Bivol. I see Bivol being too powerful, too young, and too quick for Badou Jack. But as far as Adonis Stevenson is concerned, I believe Adonis Stevenson can beat Alvarez and Badou Jack. So the question is, do you want to have a mandatory or do you want to take his strat? Now, so I already know this is going to happen. I believe this fight is going to happen. If Badou Jack is serious on calling Stevenson out, I see Stevenson has nothing to lose, only another title to gain, only the WBA to gain. Now, Stevenson beat the brakes out of Tony Bellew. He beat the fuck out of his ass for all of 6 rounds. He beat his ass every single round. He was beating his ass, okay, and and dropped him for the first time in his career. I know everybody's seen that fight. Now, before that, he fought Derek Edwards. All right, he fought Derek Edwards 3 years before Badou Jack fought him. Stevenson fought Derek Edwards in 2011, and he KO'd the hell out of his ass in the 3rd round. But when Badou Jack met Derek Edwards, they fought in 2014, and Derek dropped him bad twice in the 1st round until they called off the fights because Badou Jack's legs was wobbly as hell. So both of these fighters, as far as Jack and Stevenson, has lost. Both of them have been either knocked out or a technical knockout. And some people will look at it as a fight in the air. Maybe it's, you know what I'm saying, seeing that Stevenson is 39 years old, you know, and Badou Jack is 33. I still see that Stevenson has the upper hand in this fight. I mean, honestly, no matter how much IQ and technical fighting that Jack is going to give Stevenson, I still think the speedness is going to get to Jack, and when he gets hit with that power, he's going to drop. I really think that that left hook is going to be the last thing that Badou Jack sees. But Dimitri is in a run for all the titles in light heavyweight. Okay, he wants all the titles. I did a video about him a while back about he was one of my prospects that I did a video on, and the boy got talent. I would honestly enjoy watching him fight Adonis and Stevenson. As I would watch him fight Badou Jack, but if it's going to be a title fight, I would want it to be in between Dimitri Bavoy and Adonis Stevenson. But you guys let me know who you think is going to win in between Jack and Stevenson. I think it's going to be hands down. If the title's on the line, this is a unification. I don't think Stevenson is going to play with him at all. I think this fight is going to go 2 rounds. All right, maybe 3, maybe even 1. Who knows? But always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.